All right, we're going to be diving into some 19XX. As you can see here, I'm going to let this opening little cutscene play out. It's super short and sweet, but this is an awesome arcade shoot 'em up from Capcom. And I'm going to do what I've been doing with a bunch of these. I've been on a big shooter kick lately, and I'm just going to pump a digital dollar into the machine here and see how far I can get. I'm playing this via the Capcom Arcade Stadium collection. In particular, this Volume 1 is just jam-packed with a ton of awesome games. Both volumes are jam-packed with really great stuff, but Volume 2 seems to have more like fighting games, where Volume 1 is a little bit more up my alley with all the shooters, and there's a bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah, we'll just get right into the action here. I always kind of wrote this series off as being like a little bit simplistic. I think this is the fourth game in this like 1940 typically is the series. Like the first one I think is 1942, and then they made 1943, then 41, and then this one, XX. Let's just use a bomb here to not get too overwhelmed here right off the bat. And then they also made 1944, which might be my favorite of the bunch. I'm definitely going to do a video for that as well. But we'll grab another upgrade to our power-up here. Actually, we'll switch our power-up to a little spread shot. Each of the ships kind of has their own separate abilities. And then the main kind of gimmick here, you can do this charge shot if you're not rapidly firing, and then kind of tag the enemy, which I, of course, just whiffed big time here. But if I tag the enemy here, I can just, like, until basically it explodes, I keep shooting these, like, extra powered, like, I don't know, green, like, laser shots. And they just kind of home in on the enemy or whatever, you know, piece of the boss that you have tagged at that moment in time. Like, I really, really love how the gameplay works here. And I love these vertically scrolling shoot-em-ups that allow you to scroll a little bit to the side. It's just a nice little extra touch here. Let's see, I need to tag this sucker again. There we go. All right, let's take this thing down. There we go. There we go. But yeah, obviously if you want to keep yourself spoiler free, I'm sure I'm not going to beat this game by any stretch of the imagination, but we'll speed right through these kind of transition screens here. And yeah, all the games in these Capcom Arcade Stadium collections, like the collection itself is free, and then if you want to download any of the additional games, they're just $2 a piece, which is awesome. I scooped it up in like a bundle. The entire collections were on sale at a point in time for, I think, like almost 75% off. So I was like, okay, this is a no-brainer. Even if I end up liking 3 or 4 of the games in each of these collections, I'm good to go. And I'd say on Volume 2, apart from like there's a ton of great fighting games in there that I'm just probably never going to spend a ton of time with, but there's probably only like 3, 4, 5 games that I'm going to be really into out of there. But there's at least a dozen in this Volume 1. That are more than well worth my while. I really got to start tagging some more of these bigger enemies here. Still haven't used a continue yet. Haven't had to pump another virtual credit in yet, or use one of my virtual credits. I guess I've already pumped them in. And yeah, I think just scooping up these medals just gives you some extra points. And yeah, I just love the pixel art presentation on these. Again, I think I started saying I kind of wrote off this series for the longest time just because it looked a little bit more simplistic. I tend to lean towards like the futuristic shoot-em-ups, you know, than like the space shooters and stuff like that. So seeing these at like a quick glance, although this one at a quick glance, I gotta admit, looks pretty sweet, but like in particular, the very first ones in the series, which to be fair are from like a decade or more earlier than this one. But yeah, just a little bit underwhelming, or at least not to my taste. Maybe if I would have seen him at the time. Okay, let's use a bomb here and then maybe try to pick another one up. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I like how some of the enemies can like get away. Like it seemed like that thing like escaped before I could destroy it. Probably because, again, I'm not using my tag ability. There we go. See, now I can just focus on dodging. And to the best of my knowledge, like my tag never wears off until I defeat that enemy. Like I can get some free pot shots in on these enemies early on. Dang it, I wanted to tag the bigger turret here. There we go, that'll do. All right, just keep backing up. Oh, I thought I had a little more real estate on the right. I can't believe I dodged that. Let's use a bomb. Oh, perfect. Ah, shit. Okay, first continue. Definitely gonna use it. Okay, I can switch up my ship, so let's switch it up to the Sindin. Don't really know the differences off the top of my head. Dang it, it's always hard to just like pick up in the middle of a boss. Let's see if we can fare a little better after that death. Damn it! Spoke too soon. Let's see, can I tag this thing or what? Definitely got it now. Whoo-hoo, barely. So maybe the tag does wear off because it seems like it's not staying permanent on this particular piece of this ship, but there we go. Down goes the ship, baby. Let's go. Breeze right through again. Only, I guess I'm on my second quarter. But not doing too bad. I always like think these arcade games are just going to absolutely like destroy me, but you know, again, I have no idea how many stages there are in the entire game. I think there's 7 if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, we'll see how we fare here. Dang it, I did not want to get this laser. Just not enough spread on that attack. You got to be like pinpoint. Which I guess maybe helps you get in a good position to dodge. And I can apparently shoot those yellow projectiles down. I don't know if I can do that only with this laser beam or if I had any gun, but that's cool. I didn't know there were any projectiles that I could shoot down. Oh, shit. All right, let's tag this thing. And then you can just focus on shooting everything else. The music is awesome on this stage. It's been great throughout, but this in particular is really, really good stuff. Oh. Definitely wouldn't mind a little weapon change here. Damn it. I guess I'll get it. Not in the way that I wanted, but we'll go with the lightning this time. Oh, I guess I got the laser beam back. I think this might be the fully powered laser beam. Okay. Let's tag this sucker. Oh, shit. Okay, so let's see if it wears off. Okay, it does over time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll bomb you up. This is awesome. God, the pixel art is so cool on this. And this is just like a mini boss, I think. Let's take you down. I've let too many of these kind of mid-bosses escape. We're not going to let it happen again. Not today, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. What do we do? What do we do? I like how you're like backpedaling on this part. This is really cool. Like down the waterfall and then I guess following the flow of the river. I guess spoke too soon. Now we're heading back up. There we go. Let's tag this fool again. Damn it. Not who I wanted to hit. Ah, shit. Thought it was going to be another continue there. I was kind of waiting for it. Wasn't fully prepared to come back. That was a cool little transition midway through the level. Yeah, I like how you can blow up some of the missiles. Doesn't seem like there's some of the games that some of the shooters I've played over the years, like if you pick up the, drops or whatever at a certain time, or when they're rotating at a certain angle, like they're worth more points. This doesn't seem like it's doing anything crazy like that. It's just like, hey, if you pick them up, you get the points. Oh, come on. I walked right into that. What an idiot. I'm going back to the mosquito for my last credit. Not a bad run, though. I'm not mad about this. I don't know if this is stage 3 or 4. I feel like I'm on 4, maybe. All right, we don't need a bomb. We need to level up my regular shot. Nope, not the laser. I guess I'll take a bomb if I need to. Oh, come on. And then I try to pick it up. What an idiot. And then it wouldn't have even been an upgrade, I don't think. Oh, no. Just bomb them up. When you can't get the dodge, you gotta just break out the bomb. Probably broke it out a little too soon there. Okay, we got a tag. Gotta tag one of these idiots. Oh, got a little super lucky there. There we go. Oh, shit. One more. No. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yep. Fresh out of credits. Oh, man, but this game is just so awesome. We'll punch my name in. And yeah, just can't recommend this game in particular, 19XX and 1944, but really they're all better than I ever realized or gave them credit for. But yeah, easy to recommend, and yeah, just absolutely fantastic stuff. I'm sure I won't stack up too great on the leaderboards here, but I'll take what I can get. But yeah, just absolutely fantastic stuff.